Well, what's up, guys? Gamerdude back once again with a special live stream today. Today it is my 100th live stream. The channel has been active for over a year now. It's been like a year and 6 months, and I wouldn't have continued the channel without all your love and support, and I couldn't thank you all enough. Now, as always with these videos, first things first, shout out to you all. Thank you all so much. I really do appreciate the love and support. That's what this video is all about. It's my 100th live stream, and since that's been said, I've just decided to do a whole shout out video, a discussion on anything, a look back on the channel, where I first started, where it all first began. So yeah, let me just open the stream on my laptop so I can see the comments better. Hang on a second, guys. Doing this on my phone as per usual, so just bear with me. Blazern, what's up? Thanks for stopping in, appreciate it. Direct Virus, thanks for stopping in. So I'm going to get straight into it. Today we're just going to look straight back on my first ever uploads for the channel, where it all began, what I started doing. I've got it all open on the laptop, ready to give it a go. Controller's hooked to the laptop. We're also going to just be discussing random things about games, random things in general, anything that pops up in the chat as well, because as you all know, I'm very active with the community. I always support my community. So, my first ever upload was exactly 1 year ago, and it was a Crash Bandicoot video. Now, I uploaded it originally on my primary YouTube channel, which is my personal YouTube channel. I'd rather not disclose it for security reasons and whatnot. But it got no feedback and no views on that channel because I wanted that channel to be my gaming channel. And then I figured I'd just create an alter ego, because anyone who came across me from the UK, from who I know, probably wouldn't have viewed it anyway and just would have made fun of me. So I created Gamerdude, and Gamerdude is who I am, and because of you guys, Gamerdude has continued, Gamerdude has thrived, and I can't thank you all enough. So yeah, my first upload when I created the channel was Crash Bandicoot, and it was that really awkward mission, level should I say, the high road. Where you're going across all those bridges, jumping on turtles and things. And it didn't receive a lot of feedback, but it received more feedback than it did when I uploaded it on my primary channel. I got 25 views, 2 likes, but that was my first ever video. I didn't expect much from it because I didn't understand the YouTube algorithms. I didn't understand what to do with the titles and how to name things, how to word it properly. So it didn't receive a lot of feedback. Videos after that did continue with Crash Bandicoot. There's 5 more Crash Bandicoot videos after that. And once again, they didn't receive a lot of views. We've got 9, 8, 2, 8. And again, it's just because I didn't understand anything. I didn't understand what I was really doing. I was just doing things and uploading it, hoping that people would find it helpful. Because originally that's what the channel was, because I didn't have the capability to live stream back then. Because I had piss poor Wi-Fi. Really, the Wi-Fi I had before I got this new Wi-Fi was just god awful. I couldn't even upload anything without it taking 4 hours, sometimes up to a day. That's how bad it was. But this new Wi-Fi is brilliant. It takes me about 10-15 minutes to upload something that before would have taken me half a day. So that's really great. But yeah, continuing on, the next video I uploaded was one of the levels called Up the Creek. It was actually on the first Crash Bandicoot game in the series. It was just all the boxes and all the hidden gems and whatnot. And it only received 9 views. 1 like and 9 views. But as I've kept saying, it was just because I titled it how I thought it should be titled. I didn't do any hashtags, I didn't do any disclaimers, anything like that. It's only, I think, since the channel really started growing that I've done all the disclaimer alerts, all the hashtags and whatnot, because I've tuned into other people's live streams as people have subscribed to me. I've watched their stuff, taken like hints from them, asked them what to do to grow on the channel, and I've just taken it in and really got developing on the content. Exactly, Virus, exactly. It's basically how all YouTubers start. We start uploading a couple of videos now and then that don't get many views, and then you upload one hell of a bombshell, and I will get to that in a moment. So the next few after Crash Bandicoot were just a couple of random things from games that I usually play. Oh yeah, of course, everybody starts at 0 with subscribers. I mean, I started at 1, and that was just myself subscribing to myself to make myself look good. Then Direct Virus subscribed to me, then his brother subscribed to me, then my friend subscribed to me, and it just kept growing from there. My friends would share me, and that's how it would grow. So yeah, continuing on, my next few videos after that were just random things from games that I play frequently, and at the time, I just got Until Dawn, and I was playing Until Dawn. Unfortunately, I can't live stream that because it's blocked by the application, but I can, for some weird reason, save videos to the system and upload them to YouTube. Don't ask me why. I really don't know why. But yeah, we had Until Dawn, which was just the creepy therapist moment. That therapist was really creepy. Basically, throughout the entire game, you're playing as, I think, 6 different characters in the game. And those characters develop in the story, and you've got to try and keep them alive. And there's one character in particular who ends up in front of this creepy therapist. And this creepy therapist is just out there. I mean, it puts this book in front of you and says, right, what do you find more scary? Like this, that, and this. Sometimes the spiders, scorpions, clowns. And I'm not really scared of spiders. I'm not scared of scorpions, so I chose clowns. Big mistake. Heavy mistake. I now forever hate clowns. Because there's this one moment in the game where I'm just looking around as this character, and then this clown pops up, and you're like, ah! It's like one of those major jump scare moments. Which is why I'm really sad that I can't live stream it, because I would really like to live stream it. So after the Until Dawn, I started doing some GTA videos. I did a gun running mission for the gun running DLC, which had just released at the time I started the channel, so I figured it was a great time to start uploading them, because people would start viewing it. Same as when the Smuggler's Run came out. I did a Batman Arkham video. That was one of my earlier views. It was just an awesome hit combo. I don't know if anyone watching now, if you watched my Arkham playthroughs in Arkham Knight, you saw when you came across that boss, the pig, you could just totally beat down on those guys that were in there with you, and you can get an awesome hit combo. It's also one of the achievements in the game to get over 100 hit combo, so it's a really great way to get that achievement. So that's on there if anyone's interested. It's also in the playthrough I did of Arkham Knight. Carrying on, the next ones, of course, there were more GTA. I did a couple of Killing Floor 2 videos as well, because at the time Killing Floor 2 was free on PS Plus. No, it's not my birthday today. My birthday's next month. It's officially 1 month away. It's exactly a month away. And it is, to anyone watching right now, it is my goal to reach 800 subs for my birthday. It would be great to reach 800 subs for my birthday. Oh, the pig, I think they did a real good job bringing him into Gotham. Yeah, they really did bring a good job bringing him into the Gotham TV series as well. And I think that's why I uploaded it in the first place, for the Arkham Knight hit combo thing, because Pig, at the time of the Gotham TV series, it was a big thing. So I figured, you know what, maybe I'll upload it, it'll get a couple of views, and yeah, that didn't go as planned, it got 5 views. My Until Dawn videos, they only got 2 each, so I stopped doing those completely. Then my Killing Floor 2 ones, Direct Virus, if you ask your brother this, he will know. I uploaded one and titled it Grenade Gun Save Lives. It's I had Direct Virus's brother over at my place, and we were playing Killing Floor 2, and he got the grenade gun. And he just came out with the most hilarious thing. Like, he was trapped in a corner with all these zombies coming at him, and he's got the grenade gun out, and he's shooting it, blaring it out, and he goes, "Grenade gun save lives." It's just the way he said it. It was like, "Grenade gun save lives." Oh, it was hilarious. Not to mention we were all wasted and off our heads, so it was really fun. Then the next uploads I did another Grand Theft Auto one. It was I titled it something of if anyone's into Family Guy, you may know this. What an oddly clustered train schedule. I was doing a mission in GTA Online with Monty Burns Wakey, and it involved us stealing a van that was near a train track. And one train comes past us, and then immediately after, another train comes. So it's like in that Family Guy bit where Joe gets run over by the train and loses his legs. And then Peter goes, "Another train!" And Cleveland goes, "What an oddly clustered train schedule." Oh, yeah. That I've literally just got done finishing the crossover episode as well. And I loved it, especially when they're in the asylum. You see Oswald Cobblepot, you see the Riddler, you see Two-Face's. Well, you don't see them directly, but you see their cells, and it's just nice call-ins. And if you get later on in that blazing, you will see Oliver Queen's flash sort of take Cobblepot back to the cell, but you don't actually see who the Cobblepot is. So we're not actually sure if they're linking it with the Gotham TV series because of licensing and whatnot. So I think the letter in the bars within. Oh yeah, it probably will be the Trickster because there's no Joker in the CW, of course. Grenade gun save lives, yeah, literally. If there's ever any kind of apocalypse, zombie or otherwise, get me a grenade gun. I want a grenade gun. I will probably die in the process, but yeah. If it saves other lives but kills me, fair enough. It still saves lives, right? Oh man. Well, continuing on anyway. I still went ahead with the Killing Floor 2 because Killing Floor 2 got more views than I actually anticipated when I first uploaded it. I did a whole video of 15 minutes on the hardest difficulty, and I gotta tell you, that was insane. But these are all in playlists if you fancy checking them out, guys. To anyone watching now or in the future, I've put all my earlier videos in playlists. I've titled them accordingly to the games. So if you're interested, do check those out. Then the GTA videos just started bombing the channel. It was like screwball photo bombing. It was just bombed with GTA because that was literally all I played at the time, because of all the new updates and whatnot that were littering GTA at the time. In real life, do not. Yes, I agree with that. Do not let your brother have a grenade gun. It would just. Well, only me and you know him, really. So only me and you know how that would go. But yeah, I uploaded another GTA video. I titled it "When Trolling Fails." It's a 9-minute video, so it's a bit long for anyone who wants to see someone trying to troll you, but still. Because I didn't understand how to use Share Factory at the time either, and I really do recommend the PlayStation Share Factory. If you don't have any other editing software, like on your laptop or your PC or whatnot, or anything just powerful enough, Share Factory is fantastic. I even taught Direct Virus how to use Share Factory as well. It's really basic, and he will tell you now he knows how to use it. It is really basic to use. But yeah, this trolling video, I was doing a mission in GTA Online. It was just deliver a truck somewhere, and this guy kept following me. He kept trying to kill me. Yeah, he succeeded once, but I then went back and killed him, and then he kept following me and following me and following me. And even when I delivered the truck, he was still trying to kill me. So what I did was I drove off, and then I just got my orbital cannon and for the win, basically. The next stream I will be doing Warframe, finishing off the quest. Oh yeah, that's cool, Virus. Yeah, your Warframe streams are actually getting quite a lot of feedback. To anyone watching right now or watching in the future, check out Direct Virus's channel. He's on the gaming scene as well. He's trying to reach 200 subscribers, so that'd be really cool if you could just head over to his channel and check out his channel. He's got back into the gaming scene recently. As he's just said, he's currently doing Warframe. He's trying to get his brother's password so he can get PS Plus and do Deus Ex, is it, Virus? I think you said Deus Ex. YFMK123, thanks for stopping in, appreciate it. YFMK123 is also a recent subscriber, so huge shout out to you, dude. Appreciate you subscribing to the channel. This stream is basically just, it's a special stream, it's my 100th live stream. Channel's been active for over a year and I'm at 763 subs. And it is all down to you guys. If it wasn't for you, I would have just stopped the channel. Like, probably my 5th or 6th video, you know, would have just stopped. But yeah, I'm not going to go into detail on the rest because as I said, it just got photo bombed with Grand Theft Auto. There was nothing but Grand Theft Auto for quite a while because the Smuggler's Run DLC hit at the time. So then after the photo bombing of GTA finished, I went on to Uncharted because Uncharted 4 had just come out at the time as well. And they were doing DLCs for it online and whatnot, and I was playing it with Monty Burns Wakey. And we did the survival DLC, which basically is just you get waves and waves of enemies, and you've got to try and, well, survive. That only got 3 views, but if you're interested, I am currently doing a series of Uncharted. I started it from the Nathan Drake collection. They're all in playlists if you fancy checking those out as well. Currently on Uncharted 4. So Uncharted 4, I think I'm on chapter 12 now, so it's still quite a ways off from being finished. After that, I went on to the Lost Legacy, because Lost Legacy came out a few months after. Yeah, I just uploaded a few videos on the puzzles. Tried doing a couple of guide videos, like how to get one of the trophies, for example. I uploaded a video on the end credits and the final cutscene. Because the song for the end credits on The Lost Legacy is beautiful, it's fantastic. It's by a band called MIA, and the song is called Borders. If you haven't heard it, I recommend it, because you'll probably hear it when I play the game anyway. Photobomb Screwball, yeah, right. We all hate Screwball. Oh, sorry, just trying to balance my phone properly. Plus Warframe is getting good feedback because you taught me how to... Oh, yeah, for sure. Direct Virus, I was happy to help you out, even though I was only down for a day, technically a day. And the day I woke up, I unalived myself. I loved how you were doing your live stream of Spider-Man, and I was like, I'm here too, but I'm unalived myself. Oh, man. We've got to do that again sometime, Virus. I'm thinking of coming down to see you guys again sometime, so that'll be really cool. YFMK123, if you're looking for extra subscribers, if you're looking for just anyone to stop by in general, even if they don't subscribe, then it is 100% down to you. I'm not going to be telling you what to do because it is your channel, but if you want some sound advice, daily uploads, daily content, always helpful to gain subscribers. Always be active with your community, so always respond to comments, even if it's a negative one, just respond to it anyway. Something like thanks for stopping by, just completely ignoring it if it's negative, basically. Always stop by to other people's live streams, that always helps. I remember when Blazington first subscribed to my channel, I think it was about 6 months ago now. 6 months flies, doesn't it, guys? But anyway, I would stop into his live streams and he would shout me out. He would shout out my channel. And then my subscriber count just kept growing and growing and growing from there. I think YFMK, you actually found me on Blazing's channel as well. So that's really cool. Right, we're not using the K word. We're not using the K word. So continuing on, after the Uncharted videos, once again, my channel was photo-bombed with Grand Theft Auto Online. I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 14 videos prior to my next upload on anything. So I really went crazy with the GTA Online stuff. But the first of my videos that actually received a lot of feedback, a lot of views, and a lot of likes was one of my Grand Theft Auto videos. And it wasn't until I uploaded this video that I got to the point where I was thinking, should I continue this channel? Because I'd uploaded this video and it still had no views. And I was thinking, I'm going to sleep on it and see what happens, see how many views this video gets. And when I woke up, I was ultimately surprised. It had over 1,000 comments, it had over 300 likes, and it had over 2,000 views. This, to me, it was an accomplishment, because the channel had only been active for about a month at this point. So it was a real accomplishment, it was a real achievement. So I said to myself, you know what, yeah, I'm going to continue this, I'm going to keep on going. And I'm glad I did, because I've given you guys some great content. You guys have loved it. You've given me great feedback and great advice on what to do. These FaceTime videos as well with face-to-face. I didn't actually want to do any of these because I do have anxiety. I have real bad anxiety. So this is a bit of a, what's the word for it? It's a bit of a struggle for me. You know, I stammer a lot. I slur my words. I talk real quick. If I am talking too fast, just let me know, guys. But it was one of my friends on PSN who suggested that I do this. It was Jamie O'Toole. He suggested that I get more active and more involved with my community. He says, look, just do some FaceTime videos. Yeah, you've got anxiety, but you're in front of a camera. So although you are showing your face, no one's around. You're in your comfort zone. There's people commenting, yes, but it's only like doing an actual live stream of a game. So I started doing them when I finally got the proper internet, but that was about 6 months after everything else was done and dusted with. And they've received a lot of feedback. My last FaceTime video I did a hangout and chat stream that got over 100 comments and 100 views, so I really enjoyed that. You guys seem to enjoy it as well, so that was cool. So I'll just read some of these comments. So far I'm doing streams once I actually get something worth uploading. Oh yeah, no worries, Virus. It's just too bad I couldn't give you that Spider-Man game, because I paid 50 quid for it, so I wasn't just going to give you it. So, sorry, dude. I wasn't just going to give you it. Batman and Batman and comics. Oh yeah, that was a nice twist, but I don't really think she is the cousin. I think she's posing in Wayne Tower as a relative of Bruce Wayne just to get the fortune, just to get the money. Because in the comic book world, Batman actually found her. It was covered in one of the Batman animated movies. He found her. She was being mugged. She was a prostitute. And she became inspired to become Batwoman because of Batman. And Batman got all pissy about it. He's like, well, you can't just put on a symbol and be me. It's like, well, dude, look what you did to Robin, man. Oh, yeah, the God of War video I did talking about the DLC. I will get to that in a bit, because I'm just going through all my old videos and talking to you guys. That was my crowning jewel of uploads, and I will get into detail on that in a short while. Yeah, your brother is a dick. I'm inclined to agree with that. Batman Bad Blood, yeah, that was it. You're confused because it mixes it all up, yeah. I didn't watch Batman Ninja because it didn't really seem my thing. I watched the sort of Victorian London Batman, whatever that one was called, because I thought, a Batman in the UK, okay, I'll give this a go. But they'd already covered something like that before on an old TV show called Batman the Brave and the Bold. Brave and the Bold, there was an episode where they went traveling to different time zones. Gotham by Gaslight, yeah, that was it. They went traveling to different time zones, and there was a caveman Batman. And he was called Cave Bat. And he had Bat Tree. He literally called out, "This is Bat Tree!" And they're like, really? Bat Tree? It doesn't have a cave, he has a tree. Moving on yet. So after the photo bombing of GTA, the video in question that got the 2,000 views, it was a Smuggler's Run one, and it was the plane called the Bombushka. It was a really rare plane at the time. Rockstar hadn't even released it into the game, so anyone who got it, it was a bonus really. And everyone was clamoring to get this plane at the time, even though the plane turned out to be shit when it was released. But yeah, so that got over 2,000 views, and I was really proud of that, and that's what made me continue uploading. So I did more GTA videos on the Smuggler's Run, and then I did a Deadpool video. Now, the Deadpool game is blocked worldwide. It still appears on the channel, but I don't know if you guys can see it because it does say it is blocked worldwide, so you probably can't see it. I don't know why I'm saying if you can or can't see it, because you probably can't. But yeah, continuing on, I photo-bombed with GTA again for a little bit. Then I did some more Crash Bandicoot videos. Just the level grinding, basically, I was doing, just showing you how to get all the gems and all the boxes and all the secret stuff that was in the levels. They didn't receive a lot of feedback. One got 7 views, one got 3 views, one got 8, one got 35. So I didn't really continue the Crash Bandicoot series. I am thinking of live streaming it at some point though, because I figure live streaming stuff's going to get you more views, because people prefer to see you play it as you're playing it, not after you've played it and after you've uploaded it. A couple more GTA videos, in fact, a hell of a lot more GTA videos again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more GTA videos, and the views on those were a bit sketchy. One got 156, one got 58, one got 280. And at this point, I decided I need to do something different. So I moved on to South Park: The Stick of Truth. And of course, I only got South Park: The Stick of Truth when the Fractured Butthole came out, because I had it on the PS3, but I couldn't stream it, no capture card. So I got it with the pre-order bonus, which allowed you to have the first game on the PS4 completely free. And I started doing that, but of course I couldn't live stream, so I was doing it in small little parts, about 30-minute videos at the time. And then I realized after doing that, I had a piss poor microphone. So this really got me into thinking, well, what can I do to make the channel better? What can I do to produce better content? And the first thing I thought when I watched these videos back was like, wow, first things first, I need a better microphone, because the microphone was just really bad. It was echoey, it was cutting out, and you couldn't hear me over the game audio because it kept cutting out. But yeah, all my GTA videos and South Park videos, you might have to turn the volume down a bit because they are a bit echoey. I mean, I have been considering deleting them and just live streaming it again. But if you are interested, they are all in a playlist, so do check those out if you fancy it. And let me know if you want to see me live stream it as well. I'd be really interested if anyone wants to see the South Park game. Because my current series at the minute, to anyone watching now or in the future, is the Telltale game series. I've been a bit sneaky with this one. 1 episode a week, 1 new game every other day, and it's received a hell of a lot of feedback. It's received some good and positive feedback, which is why I've continued it. But the schedule so far for my Telltale game series: Mondays, Guardians of the Galaxy. Today, Tuesday, I'm going to drop a new game on you later tonight, so stay tuned for that. Wednesday is an off day. I won't be streaming a Telltale game on the Wednesday, but I will still bring you something else, maybe Uncharted or Red Dead Redemption. Thursday, I am going to drop yet another new game on you, so stay tuned for that. Fridays, we have the Batman Telltale series. I wanted to do the Batman Telltale series after I finished my Arkham streams, but then Blazem was commenting and saying, well, I'd really like to see the Telltale game series. So I thought, all right, instead of streaming them simultaneously after the Batman series, I'll wait until I've got my Telltale games, series set up and do it that way. So continuing on, Saturday, I'm not afraid to tell you this one because I don't even have the game yet because Monty Burns Wakey has it. Saturdays, when I get it back, will be Back to the Future. A lot of people have been saying in the live chat on my previous ones that they want to see this because not a lot of people knew the game actually existed. Like Blazon didn't know that Telltale Games did a Jurassic Park. I mean, to be honest, Blazon, I didn't know they did a Jurassic Park until about 2 years ago, and the game was one of their first big releases on the PS3, which was surprising because the PS3 was what, 2006 that it came out, was it? And I think Jurassic Park came out in 2008, so it's quite an old game now. But yeah, continuing on, after my South Park series, because I'd upload one of those per day, I moved on to Need for Speed and then some more GTA videos because there was another update for GTA. The Need for Speed ones, the first one I did, it was just exploring the city, getting to know the game and whatnot. And the second one, 700 views. Smack on 700 views, it got 258 likes. And again, this really made me say to myself, okay, I'm going to keep on going, people, because the Need for Speed video I did that got 700 views, it got me a few more subscribers. I think by this point I was up to about 60 or 70 subscribers. So I thought, yeah, I'm going to keep on going, because after my South Park series, I was starting to doubt myself again. I was like, oh man, this isn't going to go anywhere. Why am I bothering to continue? But then, yeah, people really enjoyed the Need for Speed, so I carried on. Now, there is a big dramatic twist to my next GTA videos, because the previous ones, apart from that one with 2,000 views, didn't get a lot of feedback. They didn't get a lot of views. But then I started uploading more with the Doomsday Heist, which was done last year. And each of these videos got at least 500-600 views. And this made me really proud. I mean, I was super stoked. I was super proud. And this is where I started promising, if I had the audio in talking to the guys, this is where I started promising I'd get better Wi-Fi and start live streaming. So I continued on because I'd just gotten Dead Rising at that point as well. So I did a few Dead Rising 4 videos. Did try live streaming that for my Scarefest series, but for some reason after I got it back off you, Direct Virus, the game stopped working. Even when I'm not live streaming it and I go into the game, it lets me watch the cutscene. But then when I start the gameplay, every PlayStation 4 user will know what happens when I say this. I got blue screened and I got an error code. Happens every time. No matter what case I try and replay, no matter what, if I continue my actual story, it will just blue screen and cut the game off. So what did you do to me, game? So after that, I continued with the Need for Speed videos. Because they were... Sorry, guys. Hang on, just respond to some of these comments before I continue. Oh, the PS3 is when The Walking Dead started for Telltale. Yeah, they started... Telltale really took off on the PS3. They did a few games on the PS2. The Monkey Island games, they were Telltale games. I did not know they were Telltale games until I saw them when I fired back up my PS3. But yeah, The Walking Dead really did kick off on the PS3, and I was glad they remastered them on the PS4. Oh yeah, exactly. You go through like these periods on YouTube. You go through off moments. You have your good days and your bad days. And early on in the channel, I mean, I'm getting up to the point where I started uploading things 10 months ago, and the Dead Rising videos were 10 months ago. They didn't receive a lot of feedback. I was on a bit of an off month then, because a lot of my videos there didn't receive a lot of feedback. But the Need for Speed videos I started doing, because they were releasing a new car once per week. So I figured, okay, I'll do a video on this. I'll collect the car. I'll show me collecting the car, get the car back, escape the cops, and move on with it. And they didn't receive a lot of feedback either, because it was around about the same time I was doing my Dead Rising content. So as I said, it comes down to that off month. Then I tried with Ratchet and Clank, and as me and Blazing and Direct Virus have spoken about this, Ratchet and Clank has a lot of blocked scenes. So I uploaded one video, there was no block scenes at that time, and then when I tried continuing on with the rest of it, I found block scenes, so I just stopped. I did not bother. Because I hate block scenes as much as everyone. Then I started getting really creative with my videos and bringing you guys different content. And this was when my channel really skyrocketed in subscribers. I mean, if I look at my analytics for this time, it went from sort of this to this. It just skyrocketed. And it was around about the time I started doing my God of War videos. So I did one, the first video I did for God of War was Kratos versus the Stranger, the first time you meet the Stranger. I got 119 views. Now, not a lot, no, but when you're a creator at that point with only about 80 or 90 subscribers, it was really a kind of an achievement, a real goal, a real proud moment. Then my other God of War videos, because I still couldn't live stream at this point, so I was uploading little bits of gameplay as I could. I did a small gameplay walkthrough. It was about 52 minutes long, and that only got 17 views. But I still continued the God of War series because I was playing it and figured, all right, it's hot, it's new, it's what everyone wants to see at the moment, so I continued doing it. I started doing the Valkyrie videos. I started uploading every time I defeated a Valkyrie. And bear in mind, I was doing this on Give Me God of War mode. So at this point, I'd figured out how to use Share Factory. So every time I died, I just edited those bits out and then put in the final moment when I defeated the Valkyrie. Now we're up to the point that me and you were talking about earlier, Blazing, the video that got where you found my channel, and that the subscriber count just went from wavy to way up. I titled it Secret DLC Hidden in Plain Sight. It wasn't intended as a clickbait. A lot of people were commenting saying clickbait, 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 and I was like, well, it wasn't intended. It's just my personal thoughts of what I think. And current view count today has 112,732 views. I was gobsmacked. I mean, literally, within the first night of uploading it, it had over 2,000 views. And I was super stoked and super proud. Oops, phone fell again. Sorry, guys. Yeah, it's really bad about the blocked scene moments. A lot of games these days do have blocked scenes. I'm assuming it's because of some background music or some kind of copyright issues in the games that they don't want streaming, they don't want live. So it's probably down to that. Well, like I've just said, Virus, yeah, block scenes shouldn't exist, but I think it's down to the game developer's privacy. Like, they don't want certain parts of the game viewed. Like Deadpool, for example, it's probably blocked worldwide because, going back to a point I made quite a few months ago, everyone is offended by anything now. And I'm thinking that putting Deadpool on YouTube, the game, it's somewhat more offensive than the movies. I mean, yeah, the movies are hella offensive to anyone that's really sensitive. But the game just really breaks the fourth wall and being offensive and copyright issues and music and things like that. I mean, like, you get these pew-pew guns and you can blast people apart. You can blast them to pieces. You can see their intestines on the floor and whatnot. So I'm guessing that's why that game is blocked worldwide, just for those sensitive fucks. I mean, if you're that sensitive about something, just don't watch it, you know? If you know it's going to be gory, if you know it's age restricted, don't watch. You know, don't let your kids watch it. If you're a parent and you've got kids and you're going to be offended by something they're watching, just block them from watching it. Anything on the internet is accessible these days to anyone. I mean, I don't want to say it, but there's certain websites that us older folk enjoy that kids can get onto these days. But that's why there's privacy blockers and internet blockers and whatnot. If the parent is getting offended by something that the kid's watching or the kid's doing, it's the parent's fault. You can't sue a company if it's your fault. Like, stop your kids watching it. Put something in place to stop them doing this. Like, there was an article I read a few years ago when GTA 5 first came out. It's like, oh, my 7-year-old son was playing GTA 5 and his dog died or something. Then he goes, Mommy, where's the reset button? It's like, well, don't let your kid play it then. You know, it's I think it was the kid's fault that the dog died as well, because he was playing the game and he killed a dog in the game, which I'm guessing the dog was Chop. And I think he tried it on his own dog. As sad as it may be, yes, but it's the parent's fault for letting the kid of that age play the game. Because at that age, I didn't even understand what Grand Theft Auto was. And we're going back to the times when Grand Theft Auto was on the PS1 and it was bird's eye view, but still, you don't let your kids do it. It's simple as that. Exactly, Virus. Don't watch it. I mean, yeah, Blazing, you age restrict your videos because a lot of the time you're doing cannabis streams on the 420 side of things. So you don't want people under the age of 18 viewing it, because that way you'll just get angry parents reporting your channel to YouTube, then your channel will probably get shut down for a certain amount of time. It's ridiculous. But I don't age restrict my videos because I tend to do games that, yes, they have shooting in, they have gunfire and whatnot, but I don't age restrict them because I'm not really that popular. You know, when I get probably over 1,000 subscribers, I will start age restricting, because that way people are going to start finding me in the algorithm. If they type in game, for example, if you type in game on YouTube, Gamerdude pops up, and I think the third one down. So at that point, kids will come across me and they're like, oh, look, someone's playing this new horror survival game that's really gory. I want to check it out. And then they find, oh, it's age restricted. And the parents will be like, well, you know, you shouldn't be watching that. So that's probably why I'll do that. Exactly. That's what I've just been trying to say. Like, you're talking about a product that's for adults. I mean, over here, as I've told you, Blazing, it is completely frowned upon to do anything like that. It is like completely illegal. But we still managed to get it. We still managed to do it. And if anyone over here is live streaming that sort of stuff, we do always age restrict it. Like, I'm not smoking cannabis, I'm smoking tobacco. If I was smoking cannabis, I would hit the age restrict. Because anyone can stop by to these streams, as I've just said, and you know, I wouldn't want to get in trouble at such a low sub count. I wouldn't want to get my channel blocked at such a low sub count either. So that's why I'm only smoking tobacco at this moment. But I mean, it is really daft how people get offended so easily these days. I've been talking to Blazing about this for a number of months now. There was something in Legends of Tomorrow that really got people offended. If you watch the CW network, there's a show called DC Legends of Tomorrow. And there was a scene in one of the recent episodes with... there's two characters in it that are lesbians. And she came into her office. She was wearing a skimpy outfit, like a really fucking sexy outfit. I mean, even I was like... So imagine, because kids watch these shows as well, because these shows are PG-13, and this Legends of Tomorrow scene kind of broke the PG-13 wall, but it was still aired as a PG-13 show. So naturally, kids watching this show, parents are going to be watching it with the kids because they might enjoy it with the kids. And as soon as it popped on, the offensive comments to CW, the forums and whatnot began. And it's like, well, just turn it off. You know, there's always something at the beginning of these shows that says some content may not be viewable for younger viewers and whatnot. And I'm sure they did that at the beginning of this episode. I mean, I don't know because I watched it off the CW network and it didn't tell me anything. Secret Twister Plays, what's up? Thanks for stopping in, appreciate it. I wanted to do a review on the episode, but the TV show was so littered with that stuff that I couldn't talk about it because Yeah, exactly, Liz, and that's what I was just saying. I mean, you don't want to do that sort of stuff if you know you're going to get blocked for it, which is why I tend to limit my gameplay to games that I know aren't exactly going to get blocked or get me blocked or get me into trouble. Like, yes, I'm playing Uncharted. Yes, there's gunfire. Yes, there's shootings and whatnot. But if you live over here where I am, getting hold of a gun is physically and literally impossible. I mean, even the cops here don't have guns. Well, we do in particular circumstances, but it's rare that the armed police will come out. But over in the US, I know it's a lot easier to get weapons and guns. Like you have gun stores over there, Blazon. We don't. So because I'm in the UK, I don't really see a need to age restrict it, because it's anyone watching from my perspective is like, well, we don't have guns here. We don't see it as a big deal, sort of deal. We don't see that someone's going to take influence from this, go pick up a gun and start an all-out gang fight somewhere. We have more knife crime and things like that. So you get what I'm trying to say with that. Same here. That's why I do a lot of Kingdom Hearts and stuff like that. Well, Red Dead Redemption is not too bad because Rockstar Games are actually encouraging people to stream the game. They're encouraging people to stream the online aspect of the game. They're actually reaching out to YouTube content creators and asking them if they will stream the game. They're offering to pay them for it as well, which really tells me that Rockstar Games are considering taking down Red Dead Redemption 2 online. And it would not surprise me at all, just because it's crap. I did a live stream on it. I enjoyed the first bit, yes, but when the first bit's done, you dumped immediately into a server full of people. And there was, I tried doing something and I just got chased after and near enough killed. Yes, I took them out straight away because, you know, I'm good with a sniper. So they didn't stand a chance, really. But yeah, I'm getting off topic, so I'm going to keep moving on. Then I did my first ever FaceTime video like this. It was 6 months ago. It was a shout out video to all my subscribers. It was only about 2 minutes long. It was a beautiful day here, so I went outside. I had some beers, I had some munchies, I had tunes playing in the background. Oddly, I didn't get copyrighted for those, but what are you going to do? I decided to do this because I reached 100 subscribers. And I always said to myself, I will do this at 100 subscribers. Never actually figured I would reach 100 subscribers, but I did. And it was all because of that God of War video that got 112,000 views. I mean, at the time, it only had, I think, 2,000 when I did this first sort of face reveal thing, because it was a face reveal video. That's what I wanted you guys to see. Just that I wasn't someone hiding behind a camera. You know, I wasn't afraid to talk to you guys like this and sort of get involved with my community. Yeah, it's exactly, Blazon. When you first stopped into that video, it was like 770, and that was, I think, within the first 12 hours of me uploading it, so it was really cool. Then I started getting creative with Share Factory again. I did a GTA video with a helicopter takedown. Aimed the sniper rifle right at the rotor blade of the helicopter and took it down. And I thought this was really cool. So I put it in Share Factory and I slowed down the video so you could see how I did it and see what I did. That's in a playlist as well. It's in my Grand Theft Auto playlist. If you guys want to check any of my Grand Theft Auto videos out, feel free. Yeah, so carrying on, I then photobombed and littered the channel with God of War. I just figured God of War is hot, God of War is what's now, God of War needs to be done. The views on the God of War videos, there were about 30, 40, some got 50, one got 112. So I continued on with those. I think there's now, from doing that, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there was 9 more God of War videos after that. Well, photobombing kind of fits it, because now I see it as this. Now I see the same game being uploaded all at once is annoying. just like the photo bombing in Spider-Man PS4. It's annoying. And I started to grasp this. I started to take it in and think, well, I'm just uploading the same crap here over and over again. People are going to get bored. People are going to stop viewing. And that's exactly what happened. My views started really declining. So this was when I brought up something new and something interesting, because at the time, E3 was running. So I contacted a couple of gaming companies and whatnot through emails and asked if I could use their trailers. Obviously, they would put adverts in it and they would get paid for it. And they let me, you know, so I would download them, edit them on my software, and up they went. And all the E3 gameplay trailers, some weren't received very well, some received 12, 11, 10 views, but a lot of them received over 100. Then I did, after the E3 videos were all uploaded, hang on, because there's a lot of E3 videos. Oh yeah, I did a Spider-Man PS4 video. It was just talking about what we know so far, and the game I used to talk about this was The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I was talking about the suits, what we might get for the suits, like just the gameplay in general, everything we've seen, everything we know. And because I knew Miles Morales was going to be in the game, I especially featured the Miles Morales suit, which was in Amazing Spider-Man 2. And I went into detail talking about that. I even left up the description of the suit in general. When you have the suit in your wardrobe, it comes up with a little description at the side. I read that out fully. But yeah, then when my E3 videos stopped, because they received a lot of feedback, I mean, obviously the companies that produce the trailers, they get the money for it. I will openly admit I got no money for those at all. So I started on The Crew 2, because at this point, the beta came out for The Crew 2. So it was about, I think, a month before the game came out, the beta came out. And that received a hell of a lot of feedback. Both videos I did for the Crew 2 beta received, just see if I can see that properly, because I've got to zoom in right quick. Both videos received exactly the same views, 981 views, both of them. So I continued with that. The only one that wasn't received well was the titling of one that I did. It was called Testing the Basics. That only got 12, so that wasn't very good. So before I continue, I'm just going to read some of these comments back. Don't want you guys to think I'm ignoring you. Been live for about 52 minutes. So thanks everyone that's stopping in and viewing right now. Appreciate it. That's why even if you're gaming, you should do different games. If you're talking about cannabis, you should... Oh, exactly. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Like, as I was just saying, I was uploading the same stuff over and over again. So it was a bad case of, I realized that people were going to get fed up and bored of this. So I started doing new stuff. Hence why I just said about the E3 stuff. When I reached out to the companies and said, can I use your trailers? And they were like, yes, please, by all means. Oh, sorry. I keep dropping my phone, guys. I've only got it propped up on a little chair. So I don't have one of those selfie stick things. So this new DLC, speaking of Spider-Man, is going to be in the future. What if one of the 3 new suits we get is Miles Morales' suit? It is quite possible, because the new DLC takes place, I think, about 2, maybe 3 years after the actual game itself. So that means Miles has been a Spider-Man for 2 or 3 years. Peter Parker has been Spider-Man now for 13 years. So, no, it's 11 years, sorry, 11 years. So it will be really interesting to see what they do with that. Yeah, we did do that Top Gear road trip on the Crew 2 beta. We did it proper Top Gear style. We got cars that were reasonably priced in the game. I had a Nissan Skyline GTR R34. Beautiful car, brilliant in the game as well. Monty had an Audi TT. We did with Jamie O'Toole. He had the Dominic Toretto Dodge Charger. And we ended up going to Laguna Seca in the US. We did lap times around Laguna Seca, but we started it We started the video in Miami, and we drove from Miami to Laguna Seca, which is quite a ways away. I mean, obviously the map's compressed down, so it's not as far as it would be in real life. If you're doing it in real life, it'd probably take you a couple of days. STR8 Boy 2007, what's up? Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it, dude. Appreciate it. Yeah, for sure. SRT8 Boy 2007, thanks for stopping into the channel. Thanks for stopping into the stream. I do appreciate it. This is my 100th live stream, so I'm just doing this as like a thank you to you all sort of video, and like an early look back on the channel and like my earlier videos, just so you guys might be interested in checking those out. I mean, I don't really check out my earlier videos now. I'm more up to date with my latest content, because my latest content is what's getting all the hype. It's what's getting all the views. So I just keep up to date with all that. I mean, I don't think anyone really, any YouTube creators, I mean, any content creators that are watching this probably know that you're not going to scroll all the way back down to your first ever upload to see how it's doing, because it just takes too long. I mean, content creators, we upload a lot of stuff, and it's a bad case of that's gone now. That's just gone. It's miles away. It's in another universe. The Flash took it away to Earth 35. Our reasonably priced car. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for that. Thanks for that, Blazing. Yeah, there was a bit of lag. There's always a bit of lag when I'm streaming, because I'm doing it on my phone as well. The comments pop up a little bit after than what you guys are actually commenting. It does it on my actual live streams with gaming as well. Sometimes if you've commented like 20 minutes ago, the comment will like only just appear, and I will apologize for not seeing it, and I will shout you out. Oops. And yeah, as Direct Virus says, I always do a shout out to subscribers at the beginning of the streams and at the end of the streams. Anyone who stops in to the streams who's new to the channel, I shout them out whilst I'm playing the game, unless I'm in the middle of a cutscene. I don't really talk through dialogue and stuff because it's a bit rude, and because I just want to enjoy the game and want you guys to enjoy the game as well. Oh yeah, no worries, SST8 Boy 2007. If you like what you see as well, hit the subscribe button. I always sub back to new subscribers. And I'll view any content that you might be producing as well. If you haven't already as well, head over to Blazon's channel and Direct Virus's channel. Direct Virus is on the gaming side of things. He's literally just come back to YouTube. He's trying to reach 200 subscribers. Blazon's on the 420 side. He's on the gaming side. And he does reviews on the Flash and the CW shows as well. So moving on. Blazon will know about this. I started my Heavy Rain playthrough because at the time, Heavy Rain was free on the PS Plus store, so I downloaded it. And me and Blazon, we got into a bit of a joke about this one. It was a major scene in the game. His son's gone missing. His son's been kidnapped turns out by himself. But yeah, anyway. And he's gonna go take a piss. It's like any chance there's a bog. He's like, I am just, my son's missing, and I'm really worried. But yeah, I'm gonna take a leak. It's like me and Blazon just get laughing about it. But yeah, sorry, phone fell again, guys. But the Heavy Rain playthroughs weren't as successful as I wanted them to be because I realized the game was old and not much. But it was still a great laugh because Blazon watched every single one of them. Even if he tuned in after the live stream, he watched every single one of them. And we always got into that one joke about going for a piss during a major plot point of the game. It's like there was one scene where he went through a lot of pain and torture. I think he got thrown through a window. He's got glass stuck in his back. He got electrocuted. This girl comes in his apartment and saves him, and he ends up fucking her. So, and then that turns into a major priority. Like, yeah, my son's missing. I'm really worried, but I'm just going to fuck this chick. And then after that, he goes for a piss. It's like, oh, I'm not worried about my son. I need to get my dick wet and go for a piss first. SRT8 boy, how old are you exactly? Because I don't want to be swearing and whatnot and find out I'm talking to a 5-year-old or something. Exactly right, Blaze. And that's what I was just saying. I got important stuff to do, but I'm just gonna go take a piss. It was hilarious. But after Heavy Rain, I did one video in particular. It was about Grand Theft Auto again, but I didn't particularly continue them like I used to photobomb the channel, because I took it in. I was like, yeah, I'm not just going to photobomb with Grand Theft Auto. I did it on the latest DLC that's come out. It was the Nightlife DLC, because I was wondering at the time where it was. I was wondering why the same stuff in the game, so the missions and the whatnot, were on double for 4 weeks. So they were on double for a whole month. Yes, it was a great way to earn money, but it was boring. It's like we wanted something new. And it seemed like Rockstar was just dragging it out and dragging it out. So I did a whole video on the Share Factory about this and as to why they may have been doing this. And then lo and behold, about 3 days later, they dropped the DLC. So I was feeling a bit stupid. I was feeling a bit dumb. I was like, wow, okay. But then I started Life is Strange. And I was at my mom's at the time when I was doing Life is Strange. So that's why there's only one video. Because when I got home, I was trying to live stream it again, and it just would not let me have it. It kept saying, well, it just, every time I started the stream, it kept closing the game, it kept closing the stream. So then I went back to play it, and playing it was fine, but it just seemed like it didn't want me to live stream it, so I couldn't do it from here. So that's why the Life is Strange playthrough stopped at part 2. But if you are interested, they're both in a playlist. They're about an hour or so each long, so it's up to you guys if you want to see that. Yeah, like Direct Virus says, Blazon's channel is strictly 18+ because he does a lot of things result into cannabis. And if you're only 11 years old, SRT8 boy, it's not something he wants you to view, because it's sort of, I wouldn't say influencing you to use it, but it sort of gives off a bad message to you. And, you know, if your parents saw that you were viewing it, then, you know, they could sort of report Blazon's channel to YouTube, and his channel could, in effect, get shut down. And as Blazon's just said, my channel is open to everybody because it is strictly gaming related. And if I do have to start age restricting stuff, because I know once you get past 1,000 subscribers, YouTube really get on your back for it. So if I do have to start age restricting stuff, I will do a video on that matter. Saying, right, my videos are now going to be age restricted because YouTube, blah, 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 that sort of thing. But yeah, moving on, I started doing some more videos on the GTA, like new update, the After Hours DLC with the nightclubs, because I'm into that sort of stuff. Music next to gaming, to any of my veteran subscribers will know, my second love to gaming is music. I love music. And this Club DLC was really the thing I wanted in a game. Like, it couldn't have got any better than this for me. So I did videos on the missions, the first mission, setting it up, buying the nightclub, doing the first sale mission, things like that. A couple of the contract missions. And they received quite a bit of feedback, so I kept on doing it. But I kept doing things in between as well, just so I didn't keep giving the same content. Like the first thing, the first actual proper video I did on a live stream was Star Trek Online, and that was Victory is Life. That was with Monty Burns Wakey. He's on the gaming side of things as well. He doesn't upload as often as I do. He usually just does things with me. If you want to head over to his channel, I will leave his name in the description at the end of the video. So that's cool. Yeah, but that was my first collaboration video, really, on the live side of things. I've done collaboration videos before, but they weren't live. So I did a few more GTA videos. There was one that I did in particular that really got me impressed. I did a video because at the time, Rockstar were doing live streams on Facebook and giving away free money in GTA Online. I wish they were giving away real money, but you know, it's never that easy. I have to work and ugh. But yeah, anyway, let's not get negative. This video, I did it all about that sort of side of things, or the live streaming and how they were giving away money. And that received over 1,473 views. In fact, well, yeah, it received 1,473 views. So I continued on with that sort of stuff because the DLC mission was, the DLC was still a big thing at the time. But then I started again with some more trailers. This was before we found out Telltale Games was going bust. So I reached out to Telltale Games. It took them a while to get back to me. Blazon, I can't view it because if I close the stream while I'm live streaming on my phone, it will end the live stream. So I saw a bit of it, and I think I'm going to go with yes, because I think it was related to what I think it's related to. So I'm going to say yes. But yeah, what I did then was I reached out to Telltale Games. It took them a while to get back to me, but they eventually got back to me, and they said yes, please do. That was literally what they said. They said, please do. And then I think 2 months later, we got the announcement that they were closing down. So the fact that they said to me in that email, please do, might have been their way of saying, we're looking for people to promote this right now. We need like adverts in these videos to gain money for what we're going through. And there are adverts in the video. I've watched it off my channel, so I've watched it on my other channel, and there are adverts in the video, as it's like a 6-minute trailer. Then I started uploading some more Spider-Man videos. Of course, I reached out to Insomniac Games, and Insomniac said, yes, please, you know, you're welcome to do it, but we will obviously put adverts in the video and we'll get paid for it. Awesome, Blazon. Thanks for doing that as well, by the way. So yeah, after I reached out to Insomniac, they were all for it. They basically welcomed it with open arms. In my email to them, I remember it specifically. I said to them, look, I am a growing YouTuber. I'm wanting to promote your product on my channel. Would there be any chance of me doing this? I think it took them about 6 days to get back to me because they probably receive a lot of emails. And they said to me, sorry, phone fell again, typical. And they said to me, yes, please, you can do this. But obviously we will put adverts in the video and we will receive any payment for any views that you get. So it just goes to show that if you actually reach out to these companies and request to upload trailers or some kind of gameplay, then the copyright issues won't be as bad. I mean, yeah, you'll still get a copyright claim flare up, but you don't have to worry about it because you've got that email to back yourself up. You're like, well, hang on a minute. No, I'm filing a dispute on this because they've said I can use it, which is what I did with a few of the videos I requested. So yeah, then I did a few more teaser trailers because E3 at the time was still going on. We were still getting videos from E3. I did Life is Strange, God of War video. It was something on the New Game Plus release date. That received 171 views. Not as much as that 112,000 God of War video, but yeah. My God of War videos did receive a lot of feedback, and my live streams of God of War received a lot of feedback. Yeah, exactly. I mean, what you've just said, Blazon, if people come into a live stream and they're new to your channel and they see moderators, they're like, oh, why can't I be a moderator? It's like, well, I don't know you. I don't trust you. I mean, I made Direct Virus a moderator because he's family. Blazon, I made you a moderator because you're always respecting me on your channel. You're always shouting me out. You're always stopping into my live streams. Even if you missed a live stream, you always stop in after it. So that's why I made you a moderator. It did take me a while to make you guys moderators though, because I didn't know how to do it. I will admit that I did not know how to do it at first, but I did do it eventually. I think it was around about the same time you made me a mod on your channel, Blazon. So again, thanks for that. Continuing on, yeah, I did the first ever Red Dead Redemption 2 trailer, and hands down, when I emailed Rockstar about this, they got back to me and said I was one of the first people to contact them to actually use the trailer. Everyone else was just downloading it and using it anyway. They actually thanked me for emailing them and asking them to use it. I mean, yeah, it only got 17 views, but that's because I didn't add it to the algorithm. I didn't put hashtags on it or anything like that. But Rockstar actually thanked me for emailing them and asking them to use it. So that tells me when the channel really does take off and really does grow, Rockstar will actually thank me for promoting their products, maybe. I don't know. And then I dropped what was another trailer for The Walking Dead, the final season. Speaking of the final season, the 3rd episode, official release date to anyone watching now or in the future, if you're interested in the Walking Dead game, the 3rd episode drops on the 15th of January. It's the 15th of January, and it so happens to be a few days before my birthday, so I'll definitely be downloading that. Because when my birthday comes, I always ask for money on my birthday. Christmas is the time that I ask for presents and games and whatnot. And anything I don't get for Christmas that's like on my wish list, because my birthday is a month after, I just ask for money so I can get that stuff. So I'll definitely be going on the PS Store and downloading it, because unfortunately they are not releasing a physical copy of the game when it's finalized and finished. They have said in a statement, this will not be a physical game. It will be digital download only. But of course, when I get it, I will be streaming it at the same time. Yeah, for sure, Blazon. If you email Disney, I am pretty damn sure they will say, yeah, of course you can use it. I mean, especially with Kingdom Hearts 3. Because Kingdom Hearts 3, I'm assuming a lot of content creators are going to be streaming that. And a lot of them won't bother to ask. They will just immediately live stream it, and they will get copyrighted like a mofo. I mean, the copyright will be insane on that game. This is, after that, it's when I really started getting into my live streaming. I started doing some more Grand Theft Auto live streams. I did a Crew 2 road trip. That was over 2 hours long. It was with Monty Burns Wakey. It was Jamie O'Toole, Blake. And we just had a good time. We were cruising around the US. And we didn't actually realize how long it was. Dragon Lungas, what's up? Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Bear with it, guys. I'm going to have to grab my other pad because this one's died. Oh, that's the only thing I envy about Xbox controllers. They can just change the batteries. We have to plug ours in. So yeah, this is when I really started properly live streaming on the channel. This is where I started getting like proper reviews and proper feedback as to what I can do to make the channel better. And by this point, my sub count started going from that again up to that, because the live streams really hit me up. Especially on that Crew 2 road trip I did, because that got 1,079 views. And I'm not sure if that was during the live stream or after, because I haven't really gone this far down my channel since I started it, so it's probably happened after. Yeah, then I did more gameplay trailers. I did I know a few more Spider-Man trailers. Every time there was a Spider-Man trailer, I uploaded it. I went mad on Spider-Man. One of my PlayStation friends who subscribed to me, Jamie O'Toole, he actually said I should rename the channel to Spider-Man Hyping. He just said, you should just totally name this channel to Spider-Man Hyping. And I just replied with emojis like this. I was super stoked for this game. I mean, even now, it's been out for 3 months now, and it is still the best Spider-Man game of the decade. I mean, hands down, it's practically every Spider-Man game in one. It is amazing. No pun intended. The Spider-Man trailers went on for quite a while because every time a new one dropped, I put it in. There was ones with abilities and suits and gameplays. Then I did an Injustice Multiverse Madness video. It's hard to believe how long ago I did that. It was 3 months ago. No, Fortnite won a Game of the Year award. I thought it won the big Game of the Year award, but God of War did win a Game of the Year award. And it's not called Fortnite. It's called Shit Night. Let me just make that completely clear. It's called Shit Night. How can anyone find joy in a game where you have to just go in and kill everyone and be the last man standing? Like, how is that in any way fun? Because when you die, you've just got to watch everybody kill each other. It's like, why would you want to sit down and watch someone kill someone else? It's crazy because you can't even leave the server once you've died. You've got to watch it and stick it out. It's like, I want to play. I want to play. I don't want to just sit here and watch you kill somebody. Yeah, that's. I could talk forever about Fortnite and just how shit it is, really. But after the Spider-Man trailers, I did a God of War New Game Plus countdown, because at this point on the day, New Game Plus was announced, and this is right, it's dropping today, we're just not going to tell you what time. So I was playing God of War until the DLC dropped. It's about an hour and a half long, and it received over 250 views while I was streaming. I remember that well. It was while I was streaming it got all those views. It was practically brilliant. It was my most viewed video while I've been live. I didn't even bother watching YouTube Rewind. I just couldn't be arsed with it. Then I uploaded a few more gameplay trailers. There's Just Cause 4, which is now out, by the way. If anyone's interested in Just Cause 4, it is out. It's really cool now how you can... how the weather patterns have been put in. I think it's the first game to actually utilize tornadoes, which is really cool. Red Dead Redemption 2, though, the weather patterns in Red Dead are awesome. I was playing it the other day and I got struck by lightning. Don't know how. I was just casually going along on my horse. There was a thunderstorm and I was heading back to camp. And yeah, I got struck by lightning. So, okay, I don't know if that's happened to anyone else, but yeah, I got struck by lightning. I lost my horse. I lost over $1,000, and I was pissed. Because as you know, when you die in Red Dead, you lose money. But I didn't expect to lose $1,000. New Game Plus for God of War beat Kratos. Oh, exactly. The New Game Plus broke the fourth wall because you could just play it again with everything you'd already unlocked. And starting it out with the Blades of Chaos was way better. I mean, although that axe was great, it was great to start off with, we were all like, well, where's the Blades of Chaos? It's Kratos. He needs those blades. Kratos, they are his trademark. Why are we only getting them like near enough at the end of the game? I think that was one of the major downfalls of God of War. The fact that you only got those blades towards the end of the game. But other than that, it was just a beautiful game. I absolutely loved it. I'm not going to diss it at all. It was beautiful. Then I started on what was my most proud uploads to date. The Countdown to Spider-Man PS4 videos. They received a lot of feedback because I decided with 2 weeks to go to Spider-Man. Well, actually, at the time, there was 4 weeks to go, but yeah. Each week, I would upload a new game from, a new video, should I say, from the previous Spider-Man games. And I started out by replaying them all and capturing them on my phone, editing them to edit out any bitty parts, any bits that were dodgy, and just uploaded them straight to the channel. And starting out from the PS1 video that I did, it received a lot of feedback. And simultaneously, in between these uploads, I was streaming God of War New Game Plus. And again, this is where the channel went from wavy to up. This is the point where I was up to about 500 subscribers, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'm loving this. I'm enjoying this. This is great. Did a few more gameplay trailers in between, Spider-Man, Dying Light 2. I did a what we know so far on Dying Light 2 as well. If anyone's interested in watching that, just it's in a playlist. It's in my miscellaneous playlist. If you want to check that out, feel free. I also did a Mafia 3 video. Mafia 3 is one game I could not finish. Oh no, the Dying Light 2 video, you saw that, Blaze, and you were commenting on that. I remember that. But yeah, the Mafia 3 video I did it because I couldn't bring myself to finish Mafia 3. It was god awful. It's just, it did not belong. It did not have the title of Mafia. To me, it wasn't a Mafia game. And there were a lot of people that got offended by it because they're like, oh, this black guy's getting dodgy for equal rights and whatnot. And it's like, well, it's set in a time where black people didn't have those rights, so why are you getting offended? Even the guy that did that played what's his name in Mafia 3? I can't remember his name. But even the guy that played him was complaining to the game developers and saying, I don't like this. They say it's offensive towards black people. It sends the wrong message. It's like, dude, you agreed to this. It's in your agreement for the game. Why are you only now just saying something? But yeah, it caused a lot of uproar and it caused a lot of offense. But I couldn't bring myself to finish it because I didn't think it was a Mafia game. It didn't deserve the title of Mafia. The best Mafia game was Mafia 1, where you could drive that car, the Crazy Horse, and it would just pull a wheelie every time you set off. That was really cool. But yeah, continuing on, I kept going with my Spider-Man countdown videos, uploading a few extra God of War videos, some Grand Theft Autos. And then I did, at the end of the Spider-Man countdown, a long play of The Amazing Spider-Man 2, because I'd run out of games. I'd run out of Spider-Man games. So I figured I would upload The Amazing Spider-Man 2 from the PS3, all the cutscenes. Then the week after, I did sort of a brief history of the game, of all the games. And then on the final week, before the game dropped, I did the final sort of thing, which was the long play that was about 4 hours long. It took me 4 hours to finish it. And to be honest, while playing that, and then on the same day playing Spider-Man PS4, I found a lot of similarities. Like the zipping between buildings, like the jumping from buildings and whatnot, the point launch, is very similar to the web rush that was in The Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2. So I like how that was a bit of a callback. But with that on my videos, I think you guys will be up to date on that. Any of my veteran subscribers, you'd be up to date on any of my newer videos after the Spider-Man countdown. Because I did a lot of Spider-Man videos after that. I started on my Uncharted. I started doing my Scarefest series. I did Batman, did a few Need for Speed videos, did some Crew 2 videos. And now my recent series is the Telltale Game series. Again, to anyone watching now or in the future, I will go over the schedule I've got for it, because I'm doing sort of a CW network schedule. Anyone that's into the CW network will know Legends of Tomorrow, Flash, things like that. They're all on a specific day. And that's what I'm doing with the Telltale Games. So Mondays, we have Guardians of the Galaxy. Today, Tuesday, I'm going to drop a new game on you later today, so stay tuned. Wednesday is an off day, so I'm not going to be doing a Telltale game on the Wednesday, but I'll still give you something else, maybe Red Dead or Uncharted. Thursday, I'm going to drop yet another new game on you, so stay tuned for that as well. Friday is Batman, the Batman Telltale series. Saturday, I'm not afraid to tell you this one, it'll be Back to the Future. That's when I get it back off Monty Burns' Wakey. Let me tell you this, right? I lent that game to him 8 months ago, and he told me the other day when I said to him, have you finished with it, because I want it back. And he said, I haven't even opened the box. It's like, you cheeky fuck. I was like, I'll lend you it, and you've not even opened the box. Yeah, Blazing, no worries. I think I'm probably going to be ending the stream shortly anyway. So thank you for stopping in. Appreciate it. But yeah, he was like, I've not even opened the box. I was like, dude, don't ask to borrow something if you're not even going to open the box, man. So yeah, Saturday, as I said, Back to the Future. Sunday, keeping it canon to the TV series that airs on Sundays, is The Walking Dead. And I think that just about covers it for the Telltale game series, because there's only 3 games left that I haven't done, Back to the Future and 2 secret ones. I can't do Jurassic Park because it's on the PS3. It isn't on the PS4. You can't even download it on the PS Store, I don't think. It wasn't one of Telltale's finest moments, I will say that, but it was still a good game to play. It was still Telltale. So I've been live now for almost an hour and a half, so I'm going to actually end the stream now. So thank you so much for 3 likes. Thanks to everyone that stopped in. To Blazon, Direct Virus, Toxic Aurora 17. Sorry I didn't shout you out. I have literally only just seen the comment. Thanks for stopping in. I do appreciate it. Thanks for the subscribe as well. I do appreciate the subscribe. If you want any tips on getting your channel up to date or getting subscribers, daily content is always a great way to go about it. I've said this earlier in the video as well. Always be active with your community. So always always comment back to comments, no matter how negative they might be. You're always going to want to stop into other people's live streams just so you can sort of get to know everybody in there, to any of your subscribers. That will help you sub count as well, because then people that stop into that live stream might be like, oh, this guy's kind of sorted. I'm going to head over to his and check out what he's doing. So yeah, that's just basically some tips that you're going to want to do, Aurora, to get your sub count up. And again, appreciate the subscribe. I've gained 5 subscribers while doing this video. So thank you so much, guys. That's what this video was all about. Just about you guys, about how helpful you've been to me, how grateful I am to you guys for stopping by to my channel, to viewing all my content over the past year. It was also to promote my earlier videos as well, just in case any of you guys fancy watching my earlier stuff. They're all in playlists. They're all on the channel, so if you want to check those out, feel free. Been live for almost an hour and a half, so I think I'm going to end the stream. Thanks for stopping back, Blazon. But yeah, as I said, I'm just going to end the stream now because I need to have something to eat. I need to watch a couple of TV shows that I need to catch up on, and then I'm going to drop you a new Telltale game. I'll give you, I'll tell you what, since you know Back to the Future's coming on Saturday, I'm going to give you 2 guesses at what it might be tonight, because there's only 2 other games I need to do. I have mentioned them before, but I'm going to give you a guess at what the one tonight might be. I mean, since you have foreshadowing, you seem to have this ultimate foreshadowing of the future of what they might be. So I'm just going to let you guess at what it might be before I go. But yeah, the Telltale game series has been epically successful, especially my Guardians of the Galaxy game. I had one guy who came into my Guardians of the Galaxy stream, and he said he had no idea that they even did a game of it. It's like, wow, it only came out last year. It came out, I think, about 8 months before Telltale Games dropped the bomb on us that they were closing down, which was a big disappointment because with Telltale Games being as popular as they were, you wouldn't expect them to shut down because of some offended employee filing a lawsuit. And this is what started the whole controversy of being offended. Me and Blazon have spoken about it for months, about how offended people actually get these days. It's so easy to be offended. I mean, someone could call me fat at work, for example. I mean, I'm not fat, clearly, but yeah, if someone called me fat, for example, I could go to head office, I could go to the managers and file a claim. It's that ridiculous. It's not going to be episode 2 of The Walking Dead, right? No, episodes, Walking Dead is Sundays. Jurassic Park I can't do because, yeah, I don't have the capture card, which is unfortunate. As I've said, it wasn't one of Telltale Games' finest moments, but it was still a good game. It's not Back to the Future. Back to the Future will be Saturdays when I get it back. So there's still two games to come, and one of them I haven't even finished. So I'm gonna have to go back and play through it all again. Yes, Saturday is Back to the Future. I should have Back to the Future back before Christmas, because Monty Burns Wake, he is my uncle. He does have some mental health issues, so he doesn't really come out of the house a lot. So it's just a bad case of when he can come out to me and get it back to me, really. I don't hold anything against him for that. He's housebound. The poor guy can't even work. So I don't hold it against him. Yeah, I'll go over the schedule again with you, Blazing. It's Monday, Guardians of the Galaxy. Today is something new. Wednesday, I'm not doing anything at all. I'll just be streaming something else. Thursday is something new. Friday is Batman. Saturday will be Back to the Future. And Sunday, keeping it canon to the TV series, is Walking Dead. So there's still the Tuesday and Wednesday, the two days that with the new games to drop that no one knows what they are, even though I have mentioned them before. But yeah, guys, I think I've covered all I need to cover in this video. I want to thank everybody who stopped in. I want to thank everybody that's been active in the chat. I'll do another video like this someday. Probably won't be anytime soon, just until I get a better camera, really, because I'm sick and tired of doing this on my phone. I mean, you can imagine, I'm a content creator. I'm getting a lot of views now. I'm getting a lot of feedback. And I'm still recording stuff on my phone. I mean, how dumb is that? I mean, a lot of content creators by now would have big state-of-the-art cameras and laptops and whatnot. And I'm still using a Toshiba laptop that's about 5 years old. Oh man, it's crazy. I'll just read that comment before I go, Blazing. I still remember what the other games there is. This island game that you wanted to play again. That was Monkey Island, but again, that's a PS3 game, so I can't play that one. But there's still two more that I've got on the PS4 that I can do. I record stuff all the time on my phone, and I don't edit anything. Oh, fair enough. The only times I really do videos for editing is on the PlayStation Share Factory. Like, say if I'm doing a video on Spider-Man, and it's a villain compilation or something, I will put it in Share Factory. I'll edit it all and put all the villains together and whatnot. That's what I did with that Spider-Man 1994 series callback and the Stan Lee tribute. All that was done in Share Factory, and Share Factory is absolutely brilliant for editing and sharing stuff. If you're doing it off your PlayStation, Blazing, if you just want to share a video and edit it, I do recommend using Share Factory, especially on the PS4 Pro, because the PS4 Pro version of Share Factory has more to do. There's more things, there's more stickers that you can put in the videos, there's more personalization really in the Share Factory on the PS4 Pro than the original PlayStation. So I do recommend that to anyone who hasn't used it already. See, this is what's blocking my foreshadowing because I don't know what the last two games are. Well, I guarantee tonight you'll be surprised. I've only played it once because it was from a game franchise that I didn't particularly like in the first place. And but when Telltale Games did it, I liked it and I bought the game franchise because, you know, Telltale Games got me into it again after I only played it once. But yeah, still, you get what I'm saying. So anyway, guys, yeah, that is it. I'm going to end the stream because it's been live for over an hour and a half now. So once again, shout out to all subscribers. Appreciate the love and support over the past year. This is what this video has been all about. Without you, I wouldn't be where I am today. So I really just want to drop you all my deepest gratitude and deepest thanks, because I wouldn't have continued the channel. As I said earlier in the video, I had doubts about continuing the channel, and you guys just helped me continue. You helped me produce the content, and you guys love it. You guys love my content. Even if it only gets 12 or 13 views these days, I'm not bothered, because it's people that stop in and still enjoy the videos. And no, Blazing, it's not Wolf Among Us, because again, I have that on the PS3 and I can't stream it. Yeah, see you later, Virus. See you later, everyone that's viewing now, that's been active in the chat. Yeah, this has been Gamerdude. Stay tuned later for a new Telltale game dropping tonight. It will be in about, if I can find out what time it is. It's currently 6 o'clock where I am, so it'll be about 4 hours from now. So yeah, this has been Gamerdude. Happy gaming, and I shall catch you all real soon, guys.